So guys, I'm sitting in the studio here, gonna give you an update on my fishing tank, saltwater tank. It's been a while since I gave you an update, I believe, and it was going pretty good by itself. Still is doing pretty good. However, I haven't done much maintenance on it. The water changes I've done is actually adding just the fresh water to it and letting it drip into that slowly as needed. I haven't done any saltwater changes, but it's holding its own. It's got a few things going on with it, but let's go ahead and check it out, and I'll give you an update. So here we are at the tank, guys. I'm shooting this on the Samsung S21 Ultra just to give you an update on that, and just to see how it's going to shoot when I'm doing my vlogs. I might do a few of them just using this solely. The first one was the front camera. This one is the rear camera, obviously. And it's giving me pretty good color accurate. You got a little blue in there, but not as much as I would see with the iPhone. But let's get started with the update. Like I said, I haven't been doing a lot of maintenance to it. I did siphon this gravel or the sand earlier, probably about a month ago, because I was getting a lot of the blue polyps growing across it and just encroaching on everything. They still have the wall covered on the back, and a few of the dead corals on the top they're covered with. My Recordia still spread out, doing good. A few of them have been encroached on the Aptasia. They're getting a little out of hand as far as that's concerned, as well as along the bottom here in the front area. So I do have to check out and get a new file fish to see if he can take care of those guys. The other three fish doing fine, eating healthy, and not getting any kind of distinguishing marks or anything on them. The coral here, not doing the best, and that could be because of the nutrition of not getting the salt water that I should be replacing every once in a while. So I'll probably have to frag him out and see what I can save on that and start fresh. He's just overgrown the area anyway. He's huge in this one area, as well as the mushrooms. They've overtaken this area too. So I'm going to try to thin that out. The Recordia, they're not spreading out like they did originally. When I first got them, there was probably like a colony of 4 or 5. And they spread out, and then I sold that rock off, or the live rock that had a cluster on them, and they grew out again. And also on that rock that I received unknowingly had these little blue polyp guys on there that are just everywhere, just as far as I can get. They're a nuisance. They're on the edge of that coral. As long as they get light, they seem to attach themselves. More Aptasia, more Aptasia going on right there. As you can see, they're getting pretty big. You can do the chemical Chemijuice, I think it's Joe's something. You can hit that with those and that'll kill them off. But I think I'll just get my filefish, my Aptasia eating filefish. They usually do pretty good on that. I stopped at the store today, and it's running about $79–80 really. So for that fish, when I originally got him, he was like $40, maybe $35–40. So we'll see what I can do to get a new one on that. Let me know if you want to see the update as I slowly bring this guy down to control again, getting him back to where he should be with the nutrients and everything, and just see how, not that he needs to recover, but just clean it up a little, because like I said, the only thing running down here, even the protein skimmer's not skimming anymore. I don't have any filter, only the sock in the far back that takes out the big detritus and all that other stuff. And then I change that out once in a while. But so down here I got the fresh water jug that feeds into the pump, which is actually attached to the auto top off device there. So when the level drops down to a certain level, it pumps in fresh water and keeps the level in the tank and the reservoir underneath to a decent level. So that is the only change of water it gets, is fresh water. The evaporation of the water, obviously the salinity may or may not be in the range that it needs to be in. We'll check that out when I start working with this guy. But hopefully you'll like to follow along. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me also know what you think about doing just the vlog on this guy. He's doing pretty good, like I said, with color clarity and focusing as I move in and out. So let me know in the comments, guys. Like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good one.